Hi, welcome to my channel Tarot Healing with Vidisha. Today I'm going to talk about my tarot journey and how it has intersected with my healing journey. Now, I started healing myself dedicatedly much later than when I started dedicatedly going for tarot readings. It was the whole prediction and the whole ego boost or tell me about myself kind of appeal. Before that, I was, of course, already going to astrologers. I had my birth chart made, and I was very fascinated by the whole predictive quality of a horoscope. It was very exciting. But I quickly realized that astrology and horoscope, they don't give you the space to adapt and grow, change. The attitude is very like, oh, this is how it is. They're very good for predicting phases of your life, the chunks of your life. And they're very good at character sketches as well. But somewhere there is, and I'm not saying it's false, it's true, but somewhere there is a dismissiveness of, a dismissing of your response to everything that is, and dismissive of how you do have the power to change. And that is what I discovered while doing tarot readings. I discovered that I do have the ability to change, and that when I change, the situation changes. Of course, when I first started taking tarot card readings as a client, I was very focused on the prediction bit. I was expecting solid predictions, deep predictions, very fixed predictions. And my first tarot card reader told me to lower my expectations. She told me that tarot cards are good for predicting up to a year because tarot cards are based on current energy. Another reader told me that it's good for 6 months. Now, having become a tarot card reader myself, I would say both are true, but here's how I would put it. If something is predicted to happen within 3 months, I've seen it always happen. It always happens. You cannot do anything to stop it. Whenever a client tries to take advice to stop it, it backfires, or I don't know, it gets worse somehow. Of course, if something nice is predicted to happen, then no one wants to change it. That's why I said it gets worse and not get better. If something is predicted for 6 months or a year, you can at least mitigate the impact if you want to. You can even enhance the impact if you want to. You can change the course of events by changing your behavior if you don't like what you see coming. So that way, tarot gives you a lot of space and room to grow and to learn beforehand. In fact, all that time when I was receiving readings, when I was the client, I was observing the impact or the lack of impact of the readings in my life. I was seeing how they were shaping and directing the course of my life based on whether I accepted the message, rejected the message, and if I'm accepting the message, then how am I using the message? How am I implementing the advice I'm getting in my life? All this has taught me so deeply who we are, how we are, impacts our life much more than we give credit for. But it was only 3 years ago that I felt a very, very strong urge to study the cards formally as a reader. I don't know why it came about. I can't say that I decided to study the cards to become a reader or that I chose it. It was a very, very strong, very urgent and compelling pull. So much so that when my teacher asked me, okay, why do you want to learn the cards? I just said, I don't know, which is true. I didn't know why I was learning the cards. Anyway, today I've gone beyond the course. I don't mean to say this with any disrespect or dismissiveness of formal study, but it's just that that's just how it's been. Whether it's my job, whether it's a hobby, or my healing journey, I've always gone beyond the books I've read. I've gone beyond my teachers and the practitioners I've met. I've understood what to accept from them and what to reject from them. And my real growth and learning has come from experience, from experiencing the cards, from experiencing the healing energy. Having had 12 years worth of experience with healing, and longer than that, I think 18 or 20 years of experience with the tarot cards, I have understood certain things that no teacher has told me, no healing practitioner has been able to show me. I understand how our energy interacts with our physical world, how a lot of the times, not a lot of the times, pretty much all the time, our energy is directing our physical world. It's shaping our physical world. I've understood what the healing process is like. I know how to receive a reading. I also know how hard it is to sometimes receive a reading and how to incorporate it well into our lives. All of this has greatly enhanced the readings I give my client, the healing I give my client. As for myself, I understood early on that I should not be reading my own cards. Mainly because we're so invested in our answers. We're very attached to the yes, to the no. We turn to the cards when we're anxious, when we are uncertain about something and we want that certainty. And we want situations to turn out a certain way. We want our experiences to be a certain way. So that energy, when you're handling the cards yourself, that energy gets into the cards. So the cards pick up on that, and then the answers don't come completely neutral. So because I'm handling my cards myself, I wouldn't always get the answers I needed to get, because those anxieties, those fears, that determination to get a certain answer was creeping into the cards. Today actually I'm a little more sorted thanks to my healing journey. I'm less invested in the outcomes of situations, so I have started widening the range of questions I can ask my cards for myself. But mainly I ask the cards about my healing practice. Because when I want to heal something, then I just want to heal it. I'm not very attached to, okay, I have to do only these holes, or I only have to do so many minutes. No, whatever I need to do, I'll do it. So when I ask the cards, what hole should I get? What hole should I do for this particular result that I want? I don't need the cards to give me a particular answer. So the cards are free to give me the answer that I need. That will be the best for me. So I also incorporate this with my clients, my healing clients. I use the tarot to enhance their healing practice as well. And it's greatly enhanced my life. And that is how I use the cards for myself. I don't use the cards to ask about relationships, friendships, career. Although I've become a lot more emotionally detached to outcomes now. So let's see, maybe tomorrow I'll start asking about all these things and get the correct answers, and I'll be able to receive them well. The cards have actually guided me to a life that I live with greater ease. And by ease, I mean there's less anxiety, there's less guilt, there's less shame. Small things have just become easier. There've been small, the daily things that can bother us so much, but they're so small you feel like you shouldn't be complaining about it. Those things have eased off. I'm more grounded. I used to be very spaced out, which is, by the way, a trauma response. You don't want to be in the present because the present is so painful. I didn't know this for the longest time. I just thought I was spaced out, like daydreamy. But it's easier for me to be in the present, to be rooted in the practicalities of life because of the energy healing, because the cards have shown me certain energy patterns. They've revealed certain energy patterns in me. You know, it's like you're asking about a career move. It's not happening, and the cards reveal that no, I'm this will be a better example. You've gone for a job interview and you had all the facts ready, you had all the information at hand to present. Your CV is good. You presented it all to your prospective employers, but you don't get the job. And the cards suddenly reveal that no, it was your anxiety that was completely affecting your body language, affecting your tone of voice. And you're not always in a position to see these things about yourself. First of all, none of us want to, okay, let me not say none of us. Most of us, it's too painful for us to see ourselves. But the cards reveal these things. The cards reveal these things to us. Once you know, you can heal it if you choose. And then that anxiety is not controlling your movements anymore, controlling your body language anymore. You're freer. And life becomes better, life becomes easier. And if you want to live your life with greater ease, then do comment down below or DM me on Instagram. The link is in the description box. I'm more active on Instagram than on YouTube. And if you want to see more content like this, if you want to keep knowing more about my journey, then hit subscribe and hit the bell notification button so that you always get an alert when I upload a new video. And if you like this video, then please like this video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.